Hey guys, hey, face the front. No more talking now. JP, you're not listening or you're gonna have to move. Stop. Guys, page 44, question number 47. We start with trucks. All right, now guys, follow along, and if you guys are looking and you go, hey, this is 47 or this is 48, throw it out there so we know. In fact, no, we're doing a PowerPoint, but they will answer the questions. Well, go ahead. What is the question for 47? As it pops up, we know what's going on.
What's the most important thing to take?
Okay, good.
Considering passing a large truck or on a two-lane.
Yeah, it's coming up here. So, trucks, they're big, guys. That means the object in motion wants to stay in motion. Does that truck want to keep moving? Man, it's big. You cannot stop them. It takes a long time to stop them. I mean, you're like, and you can't stop them. They just want to keep going. Okay, so you've got to be careful. I as a motorcycle rider, they scare me because they might not see me. We'll come up to no zones here on the next page. So I'm real careful. I just avoid them. You know that what we call that space? Remember space cushion? Man, I never get by truck. So if you want to pass one, here we go. Here's the question that Jackson read, 47. If you're going to pass a truck on a two-lane road, what's the one thing you got to remember? You need a lot more time. It's long. You're going to be in the, look, bam, I'm getting in a head-on collision here. I've got to make sure it's clear for a long ways. It takes a long time to get around one. So the answer is, for 47 is, it takes a long time to get around them. Make sure you have lots of space. Okay? The last point here in the PowerPoint says, this is, anybody drive out in the mountains ever? Idaho, Colorado, Utah, everyone, okay. When a truck starts to go up the mountain, of course, they're downshifting because it's hard for them to get up the mountain. They usually have a turnout lane so the cars can pass them, but the suggestion is if a truck's going uphill, that's an easy time to pass it because you can go by them so fast. But the hill's the problem. What if you get too close to the top of the hill, you can't see? So be careful with that advice, okay? All right, trucks continue, here we go. Guys, don't follow them too close. If a truck ever stops on a hill and you pull too close, most trucks before they take off when the light turns green, well, what will happen, Connor? Before the light turns green, what happens to that truck?
It's got to slow down.
It'll roll back.
Oh yeah.
If you're right on his bumper and you go, he'll knock, you won't even hear a mosquito. And then he'll drive away and you'll have to chase him down going, you hit me. And so just stay back. Here's a rule. Here's a rule. Sit up straight. Okay? Can you see my feet? Tell me when you can.
Yes.
Toes.
Yes.
You can see my toes. See? But if she was closer, she couldn't. Here's the rule. In your car, when you pull up behind a vehicle, you should always see the bumper and the road. You know, they say that. They say, so you see the bumper, you look down at the tires, see their tires? You should be able to see the tires with a little bit of road behind them. Right? Now, a truck, it's more because you can get so close to a truck because they're so big and their tires are set way inside the bumper. You know what I'm talking about? So now you're saying that rule doesn't apply. I'm just going to stay way back because if it goes, I don't want them to bump into me. Okay, so stay back. Here, what number, so what have we done so far? What was 48?
True or false?
So, okay, go ahead.
Because of their added weight, large truck can stop in the shorter distance.
Did we already answer that question? Right, that's the first thing I answered. JP, you should have written it in without me telling you. What's the answer? You're still not tuning in. It's false. It takes a long time to stop a truck. They're big. Right? 49. What's 49 say? Oh, turn the page?
Yeah.
What's that one say?
Estimate location of the forest, no zones.
Here we go. Right here, it's up on there if you want to, but it's easy, it's all sides. So it's left side, right side, front, and back. Which of the no zones is the biggest? The left side or the right side?
The left side.
The right side. You want to pass a truck on the left. Because of where they, now think about it, it's easy to do. If he's on the left, on the other side of the vehicle, like we are in America, the mirror is way over there, that's the biggest blind spot. This one here, because he's sitting right next to his mirror, he can adjust that and make the blind spot smaller. So, They all have blind spots. All right? If you get too close to the back of a truck, here's the rule. If you can't see their turn signal, their side mirrors, can you see them?
No.
Can they see you?
No.
No. If you can't see their face, if you want to look, and if you can see their face in the mirror, they're looking at you. Somebody had their hand up over here.
Me.
Yeah.
I thought the bush trucking takes a long time because a truck was number 47 and 48.
We did 47 and 48.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes a long time to
So
You're
what's he saying?
You already did that.
What?
What number are you reading?
I'm reading number 47.
Already did that.
But then you said the same thing for number 48 though.
Yeah.
What's the question for 47?
47 is, what is the most important?
It takes a long time to pass them.
And
48 is, it takes a long time for a truck to stop. It says it takes shorter time. That'd be false. Does it take a shorter distance to stop a truck or a longer distance? Longer. Good. So now we're at 49 and we said left side, right side, front and back, and we know that the right side is the biggest blind spot. They nickname them the no zones. In fact, if you look in the back of the semi-trucks, oftentimes it says no zones. Yep. We're almost done here. Goes fast. Have you guys ever been in a car where a big semi-truck went by and you could feel it go, ooh, and your whole car was shaking, Jack? Your whole car shook when the truck went by. You ever felt that?
nope.
Imagine being on a motorcycle.
Yeah, you're
Oh, I drop low in the lane and I duck and I just hold on because the wind will just, trucks are, I just stay away from those things. So what's 50? Sarah, what does 50 say?
Large trucks will often move to the left on entering and
Do any of you ever go boating and your dad pulls a boat or four-wheelers or motorcycles? So you already know this. When your dad's got the trailer on, if he turns normal, sometimes he'll bump the curb with the trailer. So what does he do? He stays wide. A semi-truck, if you're not watching that right blinker, he's coming up to his turn, he will actually look, you'll go, oh, that truck is turning left. It's not. He'll go left, and then he'll crank it in because that load is so big. So a truck does move left before they go to the right. Otherwise, they run right up on the sidewalk, and if there's people standing there, and if you're not watching the turn signal, and you go, oh, he's going left, and you sneak in there, what happens to your car?
Oh, you're done.
Broken.
Maybe on
So, all right, intersection. So we've already got this. Stay back, right side. That's the one you just did, Sarah. They make those wide right turns. So at the intersection, stay behind your stop lines and crosswalks. You'll be good to go. All right. Stop, and then we already said to stay way back from when you stop. Are we switching to, what are we switching to now? Railroads, okay, here we go. What's the question?
It is legal to drive around railroad crossings.
Oh.
No tree necessary.
Guys, we're not gonna watch the video. Guys, you cannot, flashing red lights are the same as a stop sign, okay? So if the flashing red lights at the railroad track go off, and you pull up and you go, there's no train coming, can you go? No, a flashing red light. Same as a stop sign. You can look and go, no, not you, you gotta stop. You could go. But can you go, your question is, can you go around a gate?
No.
No, so you already know the answer, no. You cannot go around a gate. Give me the next question.
Certain trucks and buses stop at like.
The reason this is in here on the state exam, they got this weird question that says, which of the following statements is true, colon. And they list these statements. They're random. They're not even all about the same thing, but one of them says, certain trucks and buses stop at all railroad tracks. That's the true one. What do you mean, certain trucks? The certain trucks is this. Flammable, explodable, boomable, boomable, whatever word you want to use.
You always look at it.
So, if they are flammable, if they're going to explode, guys, they got to stop. And plus, all school buses, all buses. So we got it. Let's go. Who wants? You got this one, then you got the next one. Go.
Describe 4 safety tips to follow.
Okay, good. Let's do that. Just so you know, guys, we're spoiled. Look at this number right here. 28%. You probably would say that is a lie, Mr. Marish. Every railroad track I go to, I stop. There's lights or gates. Because you live in the metro. How many of you live out? How many of you go to cabins or lights outstate? You ever cross railroad tracks?
There's nothing.
Sometimes there's nothing. Most of them will have just a crossbuck.
Yeah.
The crossbuck means yield to trains. Some will put a crossbuck and the stop sign underneath it. But there is nothing. There is no lights or gates. So if you're like, don't mess with trains. They're too big, they kill you. They're just too big. All right? So, yeah. Did someone say Mr. Marriage?
No, I said unless you're old, then trains are.
So we wait.
Yeah, so, all right, here we go. This will be the start of a tip right here. Here's some starts and tips. Guys, look, listen, your bus driver, they open the door, open the window, if you turn the radios down, so make sure, next tip would be, when you stop for a train, stay at least 10 feet back, okay? Never go around a gate, which we already covered, so it's twice. Here's some more. How about this?
Wait, stop at what?
Look, guys, stop at least 10 feet back from a train. 10 feet back from the tracks, I mean. 10 feet back from the tracks. Now look at this, guys. Here goes a train. Chugga, chugga, choo, choo. He goes by, he's done. I can look to the right and see there's no trains. But I have to wait a long time because this train, look at this train, it's going chugga, chugga, choo, choo. I can't see through my arm. There's a train on the other side coming. Chugga, chugga, choo, choo, chugga, chugga, choo. And I'm mad because I had to wait so long. So I'm like, okay, the train's gone. And I start to go. And there's another train coming the other way. Wham, bam, you're dead. Always look for a second train. Let the train clear long enough, far enough that you can see if there's a second train.
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah.
It says, wait, what's number 52?
What's it say?
It says certain trucks and buses stop
All
at
railroads.
At all railroad tracks. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the one that's on the state exam.
Okay.
Okay. And then, so did you get enough tips?
No, hold on.
Okay, now the last one here, guys, if you got stalled, boy, you'd have the worst luck in the world if for some.
I've seen that happen.
You'd have the worst luck in the world if. Oh, they said this was broke. That's what was coming up. We'll do it on the board. Okay, it's actually the same slide anyway.
You go back.
Guys, look at this.
You go back to right on the tips.
You need some more tips? Well, these are more tips. But here, I'll go back one. So guys, you would have the worst luck in the world if you happen to stall your car right there. Now, listen to this. I don't know if there's a test, a question in your study guide. If it stalls, you're immediately doing two things. You're getting everybody out and calling 911. That's the first thing, you guys. Get out and call 911. My car stalled, I'm on the tracks in Coon Rapids, the one on Hanson, you know. Okay, they get to dispatch and they're telling trains, there's a car on the track. That's the first thing you do. Now, listen to me now, if there's no trains, and Connor and Keenan are there, you get the dang thing off, push it. Hey, put it in neutral, your door's open, you push it off. If there's a train coming, get your bacon out of there. Get your ham bone out of there. Say goodbye to your car. You are more important. So get out, call 911. Now, let's say you three are together and you decide to push it off. Now you call back 911. We got it off the tracks. We got it off the tracks. Okay, thank you. They'll call back to dispatch. Go blah 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 blah. The train will know that you're off the tracks. You get out and you call 911. Now a train's coming. Here's what's weird. People read this. This is back to the tips. Although this is the same thing on the next slide. It says run away from the tracks. So you're running away from the tracks, but you're running towards the train. You're like, what, Mr. Mears? I'm not Superman. I can't stop. No. Remember, it said you're running away from the tracks. But people read the run towards the train and they get mixed up. What that means is you're going to run in this direction right here. Away from the tracks, but towards the train. That makes it a 45-degree angle. Now, why would I do that? Why not just run out and get out of here? It's called a debris field. When the train hits your car, and you're going, I'm leaving here, and a bumper hits you in your head and kills you. You're like, I'm going to get out of here, and the door hits you in the back and breaks you in half. I can run, I'll run, and a windshield cuts your head off. Pieces of this thing are going at you. That'd be weird if you had your head cut off. You'd be looking at yourself.
Maybe not.
And yeah, for how long? What did they say? Because how many? It's a few seconds where you'd probably be like, my head is off. I'm looking at my butt. Then your brain would go dead, it would not turn on. So, don't be confused about running towards the train. Don't run at the train like, I can stop you. You're running away from the tracks, but towards the train. Noah,
Wait, why'd you stop that?
Two among us.
we are on the last section, work zones. What's the, well, Keenan, you got this one, right?
No, my bus.
Hey guys, if you don't know, turn your head. Warning signs are yellow, but warning signs for work zones are orange and black. Orange, orange, and black. Okay? JP, if I go over there and you have any of these questions that are not filled in, the video here on YouTube is going to watch a Temple Bar teacher start thrashing you.
What?
Sorry, peace, I won't do it. Come on now, stay with me, man. All right, so it's orange. Next one.
It's 2462, driver shoot,
Okay.
all the one driving through.
All right, guys, here we go. All right, Jamelia. She's driving along. Okay, guys, tune in here for a second. She's driving along, and it's warm out. She's got her windows down, feeling pretty good. Bless you. Got some music going. She sees an orange sign, and the first thing is, she's mad. She's like, oh, construction. But then she looks forward, and she sees this man. His shirt is off, and he's got brown muscles just rippling. He reaches for his walkie-talkie. He's got a little hole in his britches. She can see his biscuits. She's like, ooh, that's
I'm
biscuit.
like, dude, you don't put on something.
Guess what? She runs him over and kills him. What? Jackson's driving. Feeling good, it's warm out. God darn it. He looks up on the sidewalk, and there's a girl in a bikini. Rollerblading. He's like, woo, hey. Runs over and kills her.
Well, you should put some clothes on, maybe.
Because you were staring at her. Guess what? Guys, your hands and your eyes work together. If you look at the girl out in the bikini, you will drive towards her. You will.
Subconscious.
Yeah, guys,
What's happened to me?
listen up. Minnesota, 3 years ago, this happened, and this is why the move over law is so important, because it happens to police officers. For just so you realize what happened. Person was killed. Guy's out changing his tire. I can imagine what's going through this guy's head. He's driving his car, and he's looking, and he's like, in his mind, he's going, oh man, it's wintertime. His hands, he's going, that guy, oh, I feel so bad for that guy. His hands must be freezing. He's changing his. The guy ran him over. He clipped him and killed him.
Oh my
They're like, are you kidding me? But again, like Connor just said, you just don't even realize it, but you're going towards what you're looking at. So you wanted to marry the guy, and you run him over. You wanted to be like, hey baby, run her over. Now,
Guys don't do that.
police cars, tow trucks, ambulances, construction, tip number 1, move over. Move over one lane whenever you can. Move over. I don't care if it's up on the board or not. You move over one lane whenever you can. Okay? Now, if you can't, you slow down and move as far as you can. So if there's a tractor, if there's a dump truck, move away from those things. If there's guys shoveling, don't try to rub close to them. Move a lane away. Got it? Here we go. Here's more tips. Be patient. Construction sucks. It's going to take a while. Be ready for shifts in lanes. Be ready in directional changes. They're gonna, be ready to stop. Maybe everything's good and there's a guy direct with the slow stop sign. He's like, stop. Be ready to stop. Be ready for a detour. Any more? Put your phone away or I'm taking it. Do you need any more tips?
No.
We good on tips?
Yeah.
Oh, and there they are. Oh, is there a question that says, what's the fine in a work zone?
Yeah, $300.
It's a minimum of 3. It can be more. Minimum 3. Is that it? Are we done with it?
Yeah.
What happens to
What happens to what?
What happens to the fine when you're speeding in the highway?
It's a minimum of $300. All right, now guys, I got a pass here for Sarah and Jack. You turn off the YouTube video. These two guys out there in YouTube lab. Oh, by the way, this was chapter 5. PowerPoint 3. Sarah girl. Now, JP, out in the hall.
Okay.
Please.